The L6 Defender class Klingon Frigate is one of those ships that's a great design, but few in the mainstream Star Trek fan base know anything about. This is another FASA design found only in the Klingon Ship Recognition Manual in 1985 to supplement their tabletop Starship Combat Simulator game. It's one of my favorite Klingon ship designs. In Star Trek lore, it makes its appearance in what is now a non-canon alternate universe in the classic era of Star Trek during the 4 Years' War between the Klingons and the Federation, about 10 to 15 years before the time of the original series. One might say that this ship-to-ship combat-focused frigate was born in direct response to the growing challenge that Starfleet presented to the Klingons. The vessel is comparable in dimensions to the classic D7 class cruiser, but with a lighter overall design. It being a frigate rather than a cruiser, it doesn't have the cargo capacity, shuttles, or crew amenities of a cruiser meant for longer missions. Its counterpart on the Federation side would be the Loknar class frigate, which is also designed just for ship-to-ship combat, and also a ship I cover on this channel. One thing this ship does have though, which is unusual for a tactical frigate, is at least 300 troops or marines, according to the ship stats. Now, Klingons are known for placing non-essential crew and passengers into hypothermic sleep capsules until needed. This is most likely how this smaller ship is able to carry these ground troops on long missions. The L6's armament is versatile and extensive, with its primary weapon being the KD-6 Disruptor, a relatively long-range disruptor for the time. Additionally, it was sometimes armed with the smaller KD-4 disruptors, which were more effective at short range, but these were later all replaced with KD-6 disruptors. Unlike some Klingon ships, the aft firing arc was not neglected, and although not as powerful as the forward firing arcs, this frigate could defend itself or make flyby attacks using the aft disruptors. It was never officially armed with torpedoes, since in the FASA RPG universe, the Klingons didn't develop photon torpedoes until about 15 years after Starfleet did. If this ship class is still in service until the late 23rd century or the motion picture era, I would think the Klingons would eventually add photon torpedoes to this ship, which would greatly increase its combat effectiveness. During the 4 Years' War, the L6 was not encountered often. When it was usually victorious. In small battles against Loknar and Larsen class ships, the L6 could hold its own, where it could disable or destroy Starfleet ships and often escape before more Starfleet ships could arrive. Thanks for watching, space friends. Until next time.
You and me together, we could be anything, anything. You and me together, we could be anything.